Hey, what's up, Chemical Guys family, and welcome to a brand new episode of Chemical Guys Detail Garage. Today we have myself and we have Henry, and today we're covering the biggest red flags when it comes to detailing, so let's get started.
So Joey and I sat down and we came up with 10 detailing mistakes that you might be doing at home that you could change it. So like this, you have a scratch-free wash and a scratch-free finish. He has 5, I have 5. Let's kick off with number 1, which is removing tags from your towels. We cannot stress this enough. It actually happened here. Someone forgot to take out their tag and you guys called them out on it, which is a perfect fine thing to do. Call us out on our mistakes so like this we could fix them. So this detailing tag that comes on our towel must be removed before you detail. So all you need to do, grab it, pull, and you're good to go.
What's the biggest reason that I have to do this?
The reason why you want to do this is because imagine you're not having a silk banding edge. So all of our towels either have silk banding edge, a sewn edge, or edgeless towel, and then you do not want this tag rubbing all.
Pretty sharp.
It is pretty sharp. So imagine on a water-based paint, it's going to cause some serious damage, especially if you just finished polishing the truck. So be sure to remove the tag. If not, you're gonna have to go back, repolish the area. So you, like this, you prevent mistakes, right?
Yep.
So step number 1, or red flag number 1, remove the tag. Bye.
We'll pick that up.
Joey, kick us off with number 2.
All right, my red flag, well, my first red flag is going to be when it comes down to car wash soap. So I don't know about you, Henry, but I've come across this a lot where I see people just go inside their house, it's the weekend, they grab their dishwashing soap, they fill up their bucket, they start washing down their car, and you know what, at the end of the day, car looks good or whatever, but what they don't realize is if you're using generic dishwashing soap, it contains degreasing agents. So especially if you have protectants on your vehicle like waxes, sealants, glazes, or even a ceramic coating, it's going to potentially, yeah, exactly. Goodbye to all your protectants. So those soaps are designed with those harsh degreasers that break down all your protectants. So basically, you wash your car today, you wax it, the next week you wash it all over again, only to strip away all the hard work and effort that you put into your car. So instead of doing that, you want to go ahead and use a premium pH balanced car wash soap like Mr. Pink or any of our other car wash soaps that are pH neutral for that perfect maintenance wash. Those are safe to use on all protective coatings like waxes, sealants, and ceramic coatings. That way you don't strip them off and your car looks better for longer.
Yeah, so just jumping right into number 3. So him just talking about car washing soaps. One detailing mistake that a lot of people actually do, they clay bar their car while they wash. Now, here at Chemical Guys, I've done many different types of tests, whether using a clay bar with a soap, using a clay bar with strictly lubricant, using a clay bar with a quick detail spray, and we actually found out that actually using a soap, it's going to deteriorate your clay bar. Your clay bar is intended to use with a highly lubricated product, which is going to be clay luber. So if you do be doing this method at home, which is washing your car and then clay barring right after while it's still sudsy, stop that right now, pick up clay luber, and like this, you make your clay bar last longer and you don't cause clay marring on your car.
And one other thing I want to add to that is, another thing to keep in mind is, especially if the car wash soap that you're using contains a wax or even a ceramic coating, what ends up happening is it coats the clay bar and it doesn't have as great of a pull. So if you're trying to get rid of contamination, you're trying to use that same bar on a more contaminated vehicle, it's not going to work out that great for you. That's why you always want to stay away from using soaps that have any kind of car wash soaps or ceramic in them from your clay bar. That way you don't cause any kind of problems.
That's like chewing a gum with a gum wrapper on, if you think about it. Yeah. You're still going to get the elasticity, but...
You know, it'll kind of seep out, but it won't work as good.
Exactly.
Your mouth is going to be all shiny. Gonna have grills on.
All right, Joey, kick us off with number 4.
All right, so, I mean, you got a lot of products on your side. I don't have that many, but it's all good. It's all good. I have my 5, you have your 5. Looks like you have more than 5, but we'll get through them. So car wash soap, next thing you know, clay bar. Well, continuing the clay bar thing, another detailing red flag, dropping your clay bar. So here at our channel, we always recommend that if you drop your clay bar, toss it out. Now, these clay bars, they do come in a little block, but what we recommend doing is having a small little piece and using a small piece at a time. That way, in the case that if you do drop it, it will collect any kind of fine debris that's sitting on the ground. So the last thing that you want to do is pick it back up and continue using it on your vehicle, because imagine all those little rocks.
Drop it.
All little twigs, whatever.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
All right, so as you guys saw, Henry made me drop the clay bar. We picked it up and check out all that dirt and grime. So just imagine all that stuff that was on the ground, you're now picking it up and just rubbing out all over your ride. Just nice, scratch it all up, scratch a swirl city. So this is the biggest detailing red flag for me out of, I think, all of the red flags that I brought here today, because the last thing that you want to do while you're clay barring is scratching it up, because most likely than not, if you are clay barring, you're probably preparing to polish your paint. So the last thing that you want to do is install more scratches and swirls, right?
Yeah, so Joey, let me just give you a real life comment right now. We're actually gonna get on this video. What happens if I just remold this clay bar?
Well, that dirt is gonna just get into the clay bar, you resurface it, and guess what? Now you have it more spread out.
So you're telling me you drop it, toss it away.
I'm telling you this, Henry.
He made it! He made it! He made it! Look! Right here.
What is that? Oh,
Egg?
That's an egg. That's a clay bar.
Bro! All right, so now that Joey just hit that three-pointer, next up,
That's a half court right there.
That's a half court. That's a half court garage. Mathematics ain't mathing up right now. But anyways, number 5 is going to be one of my biggest red flags for anybody that has applied a ceramic coating to your car is after you apply a ceramic coating, that does not mean your car is coated for life and you don't have to wash it. So there's a lot of misunderstandings whenever it comes to ceramic coating, whether they tell you it's going to protect your car for 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever the ceramic was going to protect your car, it all depends how you actually maintain it. So for a car that gets ceramic coated with something like HydroCharge Plus, this does give you protection up to 12 months. Now within those 12 months, there's still going to be care you need to be doing to the ceramic coating so you can prevent it from failing over time. So number 1, it could be using a specific car washing shampoo for your car. So now HydroSuds is a ceramic infused car washing soap that has SiO2 formula in it that's going to revitalize the coating, which is HydroCharge Plus. Number 2, whenever you are driving down the road, down the highway, in between washes, and you do get bird droppings, you do get water spots, touch it up with something that is ceramic infused like HydroSpeed. Now this is going to be a quick detail spray. It's a spray on, wipe off formula, and like this you do revitalize your ceramic coating. So if you have or do have a ceramic coated car right now, start reamping up the ceramic coatings so like this it does not fail over time and your shine and protection stays for as long as it possibly can.
Sounds about right. I concur.
I concur. And I'm not gonna let you go to number 6, all right? I'm gonna go to number 6. Number 6 is do not cross-contaminate your towels. And 7. I'm gonna just keep going on a roll.
Just keep going,
all right,
man. You're on a roll.
Number 6, do not cross-contaminate your towels. These are window towels, right? So window towels are meant to be used on windows. These are for metal. Now, imagine if I was to use my metal towels on my windows. Now I'm just getting all that like heavy metal polish, light metal polish on my windows, and that's how I'm getting cross-contamination. Now I'm getting more streaks, and what ends up happening is we always get those comments down below. How do you guys do streak-free glass? And streak-free glass is just using designated towels for your glass. So if I was to use these towels, I would put them in the towel bin. Joey comes out. He's not going to grab these to use on the exterior. So this is how we coordinate our towels. So like this, we have streak-free glass or streak-free paint. Like this, we prevent cross-contamination.
I like it.
I'll let you go to number 7. I'll hold off.
All right, so speaking of glass and speaking of towels, the next one on my list is going to be using a specific glass cleaner for your car. Now, the reason I brought this up is because, most people, they tend to use household glass cleaners which contain ammonia, which are extremely aggressive against your window tints. So if you have aftermarket window tints, that ammonia, it breaks it down, it deteriorates the tint, and it makes them turn all purple very quickly, very early, thus taking away from your overall,
Now I know why my windows are purple.
That's why your windows are purple, and that's why I can see you right through them.
I'm just kidding.
So streak-free glass cleaner is made up without any kind of ammonia. So it's safe to use on all glass and mirrors and any kind of LCD screens as well. So you can use it on navigation screens, TVs, your car's glass, even at home as well. So it's the ultimate glass cleaning product, and as well as if you pair it with your waffle weave glass cleaning towels, which Henry has right there, you're on your way to beautiful glass.
But here's a bonus red flag.
What?
Do not spray this directly on the LCD screens. Spray it onto a towel.
Well, anytime you use this right here, I always recommend just spraying onto a towel. That way you control the overspray. That way if you're spraying on any kind of areas that have any kind of like plastic trim around it, it's not gonna damage it or anything like that, but it's better to just be in control of your product and that you don't waste it. Just spray on your towel, wipe it down, follow it up with the dry towel, you're good to go.
Can I use it in my house?
Use it at your house.
Garage?
Your garage,
Gym?
gym.
Yeah, like at the gym. There's mirrors at the gym. You know, I like to wipe down the mirror when I
clean
flex.
the mirrors at the gym?
Yeah.
Is that one of your workouts?
Yeah, so whenever I'm benching or something, you know, I can see myself clearly. 20/20 vision.
I like that. All right. Well, doesn't matter where you use it, at the gym, at home, at your car, you're all good to go.
Number 8. Number 8 is going to go back to towels, and please, if you do buy microfiber towels, do not wash them with fabric softener. Fabric softener is going to make them, one, smell good, but number 2, it's actually going to make them get clogged. And over time, you're just going to lose that suction, but you can actually fix that using microfiber wash. This also makes your towel smell phenomenal. It smells just like orange, like citrus. And as you guys can see, this is a full gallon, but we wash our towels here daily, so it goes down, and it's very super concentrated. So you could use this in a washing machine. It will not harm your washing machine. And then simply put your towels, with your glass towels with glass towels, exterior with exterior, add about an ounce of this inside your washing machine. It's going to foam up great. It's going to keep them open. The microfiber strands aren't going to get clogged. And after you go back to dry your car, clean your glass, whatever you might do on your vehicle, your towels are going to be premium and they're not going to get clogged. That's my red flag.
Sounds about right.
My mom one time washed them with fabric softener.
Your towels were like, poof.
They were there, but they were just not absorbent.
The strands, they basically get fluffy. So if you ever notice, if you have some towels at home and you notice that the strands look very poofy as compared to when you first got them, that might be an indicator that you washed your towels with the wrong, you know, a lot of detergents actually contain softener nowadays, Henry. So you also have to be careful with that. So why not just negate that entirely and just microfiber wash?
Your towels will thank you.
All right, well, speaking of microfibers, actually I have 2 right here. So actually we'll go off.
No, that was 8. So this is 9 and 10.
9 and 10. All right, cool. Microfibers, cool. Microfibers. When it comes to drying your vehicle after you just spent the whole day washing it, it's nice and perfect. Now it's time to ready to dry it. Don't use an old sock or an old t-shirt that you found in the garage. Don't use an old rag that has all kinds of grease and stains all over it. Get yourself a premium microfiber drying towel like the Chemical Guys Speed Mammoth drying towel. So if you guys will check it out, this thing is massive, it's great, it's soft, it's plush, it's soak lined. This is the most epic drying towel you'll ever experience for your vehicle. Now the reason that I say this is because, you know, if you're using an old t-shirt, those old t-shirts, you know, t-shirts are made of like a blend of all kinds of different materials and they're not the softest for your paintwork. So if you're using that to dry your car, I'm sorry. You want to make sure that you're using a premium microfiber to dry that up, because if you're using an old thin t-shirt, you're probably going to be going through a lot of them. You probably have to be wringing them out. You're going to be scratching up the surface. One Speed Mammoth will dry your entire vehicle, no problem. I have a full-size pickup truck and I have no issues drying my entire truck with one of these. So, you know, if you have anything smaller than that, you're in the good. If you have a truck like me, guess what? You're good too. So that was my 9th one, Henry. And my last and final one is wash mitts. Whoa. Now, when it comes to washing your vehicle, you never want to wash in circular motions, right?
Right.
Do you know why?
I do know why, but many of them might not know. So
all right.
Why?
So
why
if
not?
you guys don't know why at home, is because if you're washing your vehicle and you're doing that circular motion, what can end up happening is you pick up a small little rock, a small little twig, a little, I don't know what else.
There's mud. You know, there's mud on your car. There
Any
could be
kind
sand.
Exactly, sand. Any kind of abrasive particle that gets on your wash mitt and you're doing that circular motion, guess what? You're just grinding it into your paintwork. So once you're done drying up your vehicle and the sun's hitting it, you're gonna notice all those swirl marks, and guess what? You can't just wash that off. You can't just, do anything to remove that. You actually have to polish it out. So in order to refrain from having to do any kind of extra heavy work in the long term, wash your vehicle in straight lines, also utilizing the 2-bucket method. So grab some suds, start from the top of your vehicle, wash all the way down in one straight motion. You can go back and forth, just don't do any kind of circular motions because that can definitely jack up your paint. And I think that's about it, Henry. That's my 5. You got your 5. Do we have any else?
Well, do you guys have any more 5? Obviously, there are just 10 detailing mistakes, but
These are just 5 that we made up.
We would like to have you guys comment down in the section down below and let us know what detailing mistakes you guys might seen, or what are red flags you guys might do. And like that, we could all be on the same page and we could all have a scratch-free finish.
Or if you have a question about something that you're doing in your car, which you may think is a red flag, comment it down below and we'll let you know.
Take us away, Joey.
All right, and that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a huge like. If you guys wanna pick up any of these products that we showcased today, you can pick them up directly on our website, chemicalguys.com, or
at your local detail garage, because we have over 100 detail garage locations across the globe, including Canada and the UK. As always, that's Joey, I'm Henry, and thank you for sharing Passion for Shine with Chemical Guys.